What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? It's the People's Champ right now. About to get my Saturday concoction drawn up, which is in the growth hormone, Travarin. Gotta take that. Run it damn, extremely low. Extremely low. Yeah, so far so good. Weight still coming on extremely lean. Oh yeah, I also take my DECA. Weight coming on extremely lean, right? Heavier, bigger than I ever been, right? And keep in mind, I'm doing my prep on my own. Now, I mentioned it to Jay that I'm gonna just do it on my own until I to show the world what it is I can do. And like the one thing he said was most important to me, he said it's mind over matter. That was confirmation to let me know that as long as I don't let my mind get the best of me, stay focused, I could continue attacking it how I should with very minimal mistakes because I know my body way better than anyone. You know, get dropped by every coach I ever worked with because they think that I love to cheat on my diet with the styles and kinds of food that I eat and how I have to eat. They think that I do that because I cheat on my diet and that I'm lazy when it comes to the nutrition. And that has absolutely nothing to do with it. And this is the proof in the pudding, you know. Pounds away from hitting 270. Would I hit it? I'm not too sure. Body probably plateau. I still have I'm 14 weeks out from competition. So I can still bulk all the way up maybe another 6 weeks. So within them 6 weeks, I might can straight 3 more pounds of muscle, lean muscle, or maybe 5, not too sure. However, we going for it. Now, a lot of you guys been asking me, are you working with Chris Psycho Lewis? Are you working with Chris Psycho Lewis? And when I tell you guys no, I'm doing it myself, you guys be like, why? And all of this. This is the thing. When we worked together back in the ending of 2019, I think he probably didn't want to work with me no more because of my older brother. Him and my older brother, like at the tail end of everything, bumped heads extremely bad. And it was almost to the point where he was gonna go blows. Now, I've been knowing Chris for a long time outside of bodybuilding, actually from another part of our life. You know, yes, we both play for the blue team. We not active. We game members. We not game bangers. You know, it's in us. It's not on us. So that was a lifestyle that I know him from. And we always had mutual respect for each other, right? So with my brother, we always crack jokes. Me, Chris, the whole team would crack jokes on everyone. My brother, he always was the butt end of the joke because why? He always shows up to the gym like he loved red or whatever. He always shows up to the gym wearing red and immediately coaches on his head. But he just breaking his balls. I guess this one particular day, this guy get fed up. Matter of fact, it was after we won the pro card. He get fed up, I guess. We inside the gym, coach gym. He calling the coach out, talking about let's go outside and fight and all of this shit. Out of respect for me, Psycho, he didn't want to fight this dude. And keep in mind, I have video footage of Psycho laying them hands on clients that got disrespectful. You know, clients that be on some real gangster shit that turned into track stars. So it wasn't a problem for him to get physical, but out of respect for me, he was like, dude, I'm willing to patch this shit up, fix this. Have your brother call me. We need to meet. We need to fix this shit. I tell my brother get on some John Wayne bull crap and was like, well, nah, I ain't doing that. I said, dude, listen, you work for me and my brand is already screwed up enough. I do not need you being super crip or whatever it is you're trying to do. I need you to fix this with Coach because he's reaching out with the olive branch. It's Friday. He like, oh, well, I'm going to wait till after the weekend. I said, Sid, you don't have that long. We need to do this now. He laughed at me. I said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to send you your last paycheck and everything, and that we just going to leave it alone because this man is going out his way to fix this shit. Okay, so that didn't happen. But I know down the line, my brother went up to his gym, so he fixed their issue. I just wish he would have did it when, the situation was hot, heated, and Psycho wanted to just put everything to rest because Sid had to understand there was nothing he was doing personal. He just loved to poke at him. We all poked at each other. So that was one thing. Reason why I'm giving y'all this whole backstory is because I'm trying to lead up to why I feel I'm coaching myself and working by myself or whatnot. So 2020, before the pandemic, I get an invite from Muscle Contest to do my pro debut, the Cal. I reach out to Coach. I said, Coach, I just got an invite to do my pro debut. They say I just got to come in 10% sharper than what we just brought to the stage. His words, exactly. I would never forget it. Like, I don't forget things. He was like, I don't have time to help you. I'm like, okay. Keep in mind at this time, this was around a time where everything was against him. Dexter stopped working with him. Him and Sean wasn't working together no more. Gold's Gym had their fallout with him. So it was like digging him out of the grave. So then when we did the impossible, because at this time Dexter was saying how working with Psycho, I'm not going to turn pro and all this. Me, I had all the confidence in the world with him and we delivered. So everybody turned their back on him, right? Me, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to default, right? So we brought that chemistry, that light, positive light back to him because everybody was like, oh, he never turned anyone pro and all this. Well, he did with me. And he got with me. We had 12 weeks to get it together. Keep in mind, I was on a 2-year hiatus. So I had to go from being a normal person of 208 or some shit to a bodybuilder again. From just 2 years just playing around, just doing YouTube videos, no prepping like I should and all of that, right? Trained harder than I ever trained, ate more than I ever ate. Couldn't get my weight to go past 238. I'll get to 240 and drop right back down to 238, 235 so fast. So, and I was doing 6-7 meals. So, we made that work. And I felt that for him taking time out, so I gifted him, gave him a nice gift. He said he'd give it to his daughter and everything. A cash gift at that. And he said he'd give it to his daughter, which I thought was dope because, we both needed each other at that moment, right? So for me to turn pro and just within a month later get an invite to do the Cal, when they give you an invite, it's because they're going to look at you. And for him to say he don't have the time, and I knew at that moment he had nothing going on. He had no big names or anything. So immediately I was like, damn, I think he don't want to fuck with me because of my brother. Maybe he felt like I was going to bring my brother along with it. And I wasn't, because once my brother couldn't fixed the situation. I had to let him go. Gave him his last paycheck and everything. I had to let him go because I wasn't fit to burn no bridges or my friendship with Coach, with Chris and everything. So I noticed within these years how much of a cold shoulder he been giving me. Now, this past Olympia, we in the Venetian at the expo. I'm coach. So I get him over there trying to introduce him. He was like, yeah. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, I'll be back. Like kind of shook my hand. And it took for me to get through that weekend and realize like he just brushed me off. And I was like, damn, I know how I feel to get brushed off. I was like, damn. And he was like, yeah, I'll be back. I really was looking forward to him coming back. Like a kid waiting on a porch for a dad saying they gonna come get you and they never show up. I was like, damn. So that was crazy. I was like, damn, he straight blew me off, you know. But let me go back further. So when he got his gym and he had the grand opening, I seen, and it was like he got his gym dope and everything fast. And he wanted me to get some of the motorcycle guys together and everything, which I was. So he put a flyer together with all of the pros. Me personally, y'all tell me how y'all would feel. If you just turned someone that's supposed to be your friend into a pro bodybuilder and you put flyers together with every pro and everybody you worked with on there and you leave the guy that you just turned pro off of it without a special invite, that's kind of like a slap in the face, right? That's exactly what it was. A person could never say it wasn't to me, but I'm just asking y'all how y'all feel. So when I seen I wasn't on there, I'm like, damn. I'm like, Coach just turned me pro right now. Why he ain't got me on there? It's because my buzz is different from the rest of these guys. And then he hit me like, oh, let me know if you coming so you won't wait in the line. I'll put you on the list. I'm like, I wouldn't even be thinking about waiting in no line or no list because we tighter than that. Like we literally working together. So I would be walking up in there. I wouldn't be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait in line. I would like, so that was the first sign that showed me that it was something that wasn't clicking no more the way that I thought it was, right? So when this came along with me getting ready for my pro debut and everything, I let Jay bring it to a head for me to pull the trigger with asking me a couple times what show I'm doing. That's what let me know that, okay, I'm on the right track. I just need to pull the trigger and do what a pro's supposed to do. I didn't think of calling him because I knew he wasn't going to help me. Keep in mind, I don't mind paying for my weight. I don't mind, but I knew that wasn't going to happen, right? Which is kind of fucked up because I always wanted to work with this guy when turning pro. It's just I'm a loyal person. So I feel like, then I was like, oh, maybe I should work with Milos because I run off of insulin. Milos know way more than me with it, but I know a ton of it about my body. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do it by myself. I say because ain't nobody fucking with me like that. So I'm about to prove these motherfuckers wrong. Whether I win or lose, place or not, the one thing they about to do is speak my name with some positivity and respect. They're gonna speak my name in positive light because I have a very beautiful old school shape, look, and symmetrics. Like if they thinking, oh, Derek Lunsford, he has this beautiful frame. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I'm 5'11", super small waist, nice clavicles, nice shoulders, nice legs, calves. Like, no. But that's what they have to look at. I'm not saying I'm better than that dude. I'm just saying my body shape is way better than that dude. So I'm about to bring it. I'm about to set it off. And I'm about to demand my freaking respect. And that's why me and Psycho not working together. It's not my choice. He is. So this was before he got Andrew Jack. I already know what Andrew Jack going through. I went through that same Brahma hell with him. I know how he trained. He have a very unique way of bringing up the body parts. But like he said, in RX Muscle, my truck is very self-driven. He don't really need no one. He said out his own mouth, he would love to say that he stayed up all night trying to figure it out. But Mac got it together. And that's why y'all see me bigger, leaner, harder, while I'm on bulking stacks right now, while I'm bulking up than any coach ever did with me. This is not no jab to anyone. I'm just stating facts. Now, we gonna see what I can do. I've been doing this too long to be worried about failing. We gonna see what I can do. And I am about to deliver. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, on other notes, this is the last day. No, Sunday is the last day where you get 25% off on Alpha Liquids with the code PRES25 on the entire website. Sunday is the last day. Not sure when it's going to be the next day, going to do a sale. Those of you who send me screenshots of the orders,